Did you know that around 60% of pro basketball players lose their money 5 years after leaving the NBA?
And close to 78% of pro football players go bankrupt or have very little money within 2 years of stopping their careers. The same is also can be said about lottery winners. With all that money that they earn, they lose it.
Yeah. Here are 2 examples of people who worked hard for their money, made money, but it will also show you what happens when you focus on just money and not building wealth. One is a famous basketball player and one was a secretary.
Allen Iverson made close to $200 million during his basketball career. That is a lot of money by any standard. But by the time he retired, he was just making $62,000 a month, but owed $360,000 a month. He owed 5 times as much money as he was making. That is the exact opposite of using the money you made in your career to grow your wealth. That is what I like to call burying yourself.
Then there is Sylvia Bloom, a secretary from Brooklyn, who was able to donate millions of dollars to help students with no money through scholarships and social services. She focused on growing the money that she made and put it into saving and smart investing. She became wealthier than 98% of the U.S. population. That is, she was in the top 2%.
Although both of these stories are impressive, they really aren't unique. There are countless sad stories of millionaires losing tons of money, and happy stories of regular people having a plan for their money to build massive wealth.
Yeah. The losing money versus building wealth principle is the same as the grasshopper and the ant story. It's a story about preparation. It's also relevant about how focusing on money instead of wealth can affect your life. People who lose money are the grasshoppers. And the wealth builders, hey, those are the ants.
We want you to be the ant and not the grasshopper.
No, you don't want to be the grasshopper.
That's because no matter how much money you make, you cannot always convert money into wealth.
Preach.
But you can always turn wealth into money.
Yeah. If you have money, it doesn't mean that you're wealthy. You see a lot of people with fancy cars and big houses, and they're in the most debt. But if you are wealthy, then you have money.
Remember that.
All right? We want you to start by focusing on building wealth instead of just making more money. That will make you happy because you will be making progress, okay? That progress will give you freedom. It will also have you start making your money work for you, and it will set your family up for success.
Happiness equals progress. That's what we believe in, and that's what we know from our own experience.
Yeah, you keep moving forward. You will be happy with your progress.
So let's look at the right ways to build your wealth regardless of where you are on your money journey so that you can be happy in the process.
Yeah. Start with the end in mind. Ask yourself, what do I want my life to look like when I no longer have to work for money? If you can, it might sound cheesy, but get a vision board. Put your wealth goals on that vision board so that you can start envisioning the life you will have. You don't need money to start dreaming.
Pick a career that pays you for the value that you add. Now let's be real. Money is necessary to start building wealth.
Yep.
So the jobs that pay you the most money based on the value that they get from your skills and services are the ones that you want to go after. We want you to work hard to become a value generator so that the money you make will reflect the effort that you put into that job.
Yep.
If the job does not value you or pay you accordingly, then leave that job and find another one.
Yeah, we all been there. If it's time to move on, you know it. They're not paying you, go somewhere where you're valued. All right? We want you to focus on making money outside of that main job. Bring in more money through side hustles. Are you good at decorating, doing hair, baking? What is something someone's going to pay you for? You also want to combine that with investments. Dividend investing is one of the greatest ways to invest to become wealthy, and it doesn't take much money or time to get started.
Did you know that dividend investing is the only way to make passive income money in the stock market?
The only way.
That means a company that pays dividends will give you money just for holding the stock.
Just for holding the stock. we want you to keep track of your net worth. Your net worth is how you will measure your wealth. Without tracking it, you will not know where your money is going and how much progress you're making in building that wealth. It will detail to you what are your liabilities and what is taking your money out of your pocket, and what are your assets. What are those things that are bringing money in and making you wealthy?
We also want you to diversify your wealth. Most people will lose their money because they put all of their money that they earn in the same place.
Same place.
Yes. This practice actually takes away from your wealth. All right? Spread your money around in different investments and that you understand, and then reevaluate your investments when it's necessary. Basically, what we're saying is don't put all your eggs in one basket.
They will crack. Okay? How about we want you also to put that work in while you're young. All right?
Can I tell them about this? Youth is your secret weapon.
Believe me.
Okay.
That is your secret power.
Yes, it increases the time you save your money. It increases the time you have to invest your money. It also increases the time you're able to earn money on your money.
Yes.
The same people who are blowing their money now are not preparing for their future.
Yeah, those are the grasshoppers who will be working way past the time you retire, right? They laugh now, they'll be crying later.
If you follow these steps, we believe you will be happy building wealth, and the money you make will not just come and go.
Yeah, now that you know these things about money and how to build wealth, which character in the story of life will you be? The ant or the grasshopper? I know who I want to be.
Tell us who you are or who you want to be in the comments. We love to know.
As always, I'm Nadia.
And I'm Nicole.
We're the Wealth Twins.
Yes, and we're here to help you on your money journey to building wealth.
And remember, your manners will always take you further than your money. We'll see you in the next video.